another review. This time it's Tna Impact Wrestling for 6/19/2014. That is Thursday, June 19th, 2014. And before I get to the review, I want to remind everyone to check out Wrestling News Talk and Global Wrestling News, both on Facebook, for your professional wrestling news, reviews, and previews, and commentary that you can want. Also, check out Andre Corbeil and Big Raymond Hernandez, along with Big Bill Schuyler, bringing you the Canadian Wrestling Show every Saturday night on the Andre Corbeil YouTube page. They also run Wrestling News Talk on Facebook, and also fill out no1wrestling.com and at no1 on Twitter. Andre Corbeil, and Big Ray and Big Bill, they all have their own Twitter accounts and YouTube pages, so check them out. But we kick it off on Impact with MVP, Kenny King and Bobby Lashley, or as I'm going to call them, MLK, coming out, and MVP eventually calls out Eric Young to make his world title match official tonight. We didn't know going in that Young would have his world title match tonight, would have a defense of the title, I should say, tonight, but no one knew who he was facing. It ended up being Kenny King, and MVP and Bobby Lashley tried to do their best to turn things in the favor of Kenny King, but that was too well when Samoa Joe, the Wolves, and Austin Aries came out and evened up the odds a little bit, which allowed Eric Young to pick up the quick win via roll-up over Kenny King. MVP was on crutches for the entire segment. After the commercial break, MVP was still at ringside with Lashley and Kenny King. They were all upset. All three men very upset over what happened. They took the question out on the timekeeper who rang the bell to end the match. MVP actually slapped him, and they called out All Hebner, who was the referee, and MVP fired him on the spot. It broke down on the outside with Eric Young, Austin Aries, Samoa Joe, and the Wolves going back to attack Kenny King and Lashley. Not sure MVP got involved because he's legitimately hurt, but it broke down to the point where MVP made another announcement, a tag team triple threat match with the Wolves defending the tag titles again, I think, against Samoa Joe and Austin Aries, and another team that is yet to be announced. But the bigger announcement of the night is that later in the show tonight, we will have a second world title match as Eric Young takes on Bobby Lashley for the world title. Eric Young defending the world title against Bobby Lashley, the muscle of the MLK group, and I'm just going to call the other team the All H group, because if you look at them, look who's in the group, backing up EY, it's Samoa Joe, the Wolves, and Austin Aries, all former Ring of Honor alumni, but I'm gonna call it the All H group, but so far it's pretty much everything. Us, EC3 and Dixie Carter just arrived to the building, and apparently he's gonna go with the hardcore American. He's called himself the new hardcore American icon after beating Sting, Kurt Angle, and Foley Wade. He's now calling himself the hardcore American icon. And also tonight we got the returns of Tommy Dreamer. The returns broke down to Will and Tommy Dreamer. If you remember over the weekend, the past week or so, Tommy Dreamer's been very outspoken about how he feels about Dixon Carter. A lot of people thought it was a shoot, but in my opinion, it's a book because he is showing up tonight on Impact Wrestling to have it out face to face with Dixon Carter. We'll see how that turns out. Well, first, let's get back to Impact Wrestling and see who they put in the triple threat against the team of Samoa Joe and Austin Aries and the tag team champions, the Wolves. Let's get back and see how it goes down. Yeah, the Wolves pick up the win, retaining the tag team titles in a triple threat match where the third team of the match ended up being Willow and Abyss. Apparently they're going to use those two as a tag team for a while, I guess. But after that, the Wolves ended up picking up the win with a combination move where Davey Richards basically spine busted Willow onto Eddie Edwards' leads and ended up getting a 1-2-3. After that, we got an update on the situation between Dixie Carter and Tommy Dreamer as we saw Tommy Dreamer coming into the building dealing the tag team title match. They highlighted the fact that apparently Tommy Dreamer's House of Hardcore promotion had several TNA superstars on one of the shows at Dixon Carter. Apparently at the 11th hour, at the last minute, pulled the stars off for the hardcore at the House of Hardcore show and forced Tommy Dreamer to rebook his entire show. That's what caused the whole what caused the outrage by Tommy Dreamer on Twitter over the last couple of weeks. Now it comes to a head as we head to the ring. Tommy Dreamer will go face to face with Dixon Carter in the middle of the ring. And apparently MVP has made it clear that once anyone is finished with their matches, they must leave the building, leaving Lashley and EY to go head-to-head one-on-one in the main event. So it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out. Of course, let's see what happens between Tommy Dreamer and Dixon Carter. Let's get back to Impact Wrestling. And, Tommy Dreamer comes to the ring with Dixon Carter and gives a heartfelt, emotional speech about where professional wrestling is going. He directed it at Dixon Carter, but if you're a true wrestling fan, you know that he was talking about the entire business, the direction it's gone. And he says that TNA could be the, in my words, paraphrasing, says that TNA could be the utopia of what wrestling fans want in a professional wrestling organization if Dixie would only give it to them. And at the end of it, Dixie looks like she's about to break up and start fighting, and it's like reaches out to hug Tommy, but when Tommy goes in for the hug, he catches the knee to the grapefruits from Dixon Carter, who sends Tommy to the mat and a ball on the mat. This plays out EC3, who attacks Tommy Dreamer. The hardcore American icon EC3 comes out and ends up taking Tommy Dreamer out of the ring. And Dixon Carter once again reiterates that this is her company. But still to come, we got a lot more action. We just saw Kurt Angle make his way into attempt to make his way into the building. We saw earlier, I forgot to mention it before the tag team title match. Elliot Young apparently called Kurt Angle on the phone, on his cell phone, and invited him to come to the building for some sort of, for something. I'm not sure why he invited him or what they're up to, but Lashley and Kenny King met Angle on the in the entrance, and Angle said all he wanted to do was stop the MVP, and apparently Kenny King has left Lashley in charge. Lashley to keep his eye on Angle while King goes to find MVP. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but I think it's going to be interesting. So let's get back and see how it turns out. Aaron Terrell makes a return to Impact Wrestling after being introduced by Gail Kim. If you remember, a year ago, they had an epic rivalry that ended up in a ladder match, both winning, both knockouts winning a match apiece. They only had 2 matches, and Taylor actually brought up the idea of a rubber match, a third tiebreaker match, to decide who was the true top diva, top knockout, I should say. But they were interrupted by the new Knockouts champion, Angelina Love and Velvet Sky. The beautiful people come out to break up the party between Gail Kim and Aaron Terrell. Gail Kim actually said she respected Aaron Terrell after the way she fought him a year ago. And that was interrupted, like I said, by the beautiful people who came out to ruin the party and ended up attacking Gail Kim and Aaron Terrell. They went to double team Gail, but got a piece of got a dose of their own medicine by Aaron Terrell at the hot mess. Got back to her feet and attacked both beautiful people and ended up along with Gail Kim tossing both Velvet and Angelina out of the ring and continued the celebration along with Gail and the fans. After that, we went backstage where MVP had its meeting with Kurt Angle, with Lashley, Kenny King, and the security all surrounding him. Kurt Angle tried to talk some sense into MVP, but MVP would not listen. Kenny King got in Angle's face and got knocked out for his trouble. MVP and Kurt Angle stared each other down before Angle apparently has decided to leave the building, along with security escorting him out of the building. So apparently the main event match that is now coming up next is going to be one-on-one EY versus Lashley for the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. It's now going to be supposed to be a one-on-one match, but we all know that they turn into something different. It's MVP and Kenny King are still in the building. Everybody else apparently is gone. Or it's supposed to be gone. We also found out that the beatdown that Lamb and Magnus put on the Wolves in that match earlier, they were paid off as Magnus showed the cameraman a lot of money after Magnus and Lamb left the ring. The cameraman and the interviewer that you never see caught up to Magnus and Lamb leaving the ringside area, the arena area, and Magnus flashed a lot of money before they were both jumped by Abyss and Willow. So that story is still ongoing, but coming up next is the main event match, the TNA World Heavyweight title match. EY, Elliot Young defending against Lashley. It's coming up next, so let's see how it turns out. Let's get back to Impact Wrestling. With everything stacked in his favor, Lashley was able to pull out a win, a very upsetting win to a lot of fans, at least in the Impact Zone. Lashley was able to catch EY with a spear with a 1-2-3 to catch So the TNA World Heavyweight title. MVP and Kenny King were ringside. They did get involved. It looked like for a moment Eli was going to win after hitting a pile driver on Lashley and setting up for the elbow from the top rope, but he was distracted by Kenny King, which led to the spear from Bobby Lashley that picked up the win. But as MLK was celebrating, they got interrupted by the return of the X Factor of professional wrestling, Bobby Roode, who came out and attacked Kenny King, which was the only one he really got his hands on. But Lashley and MVP were able to escape up the ramp. Bobby Roode finally back on Impact Wrestling Television, and apparently it's the next in line to face Lashley for the TNA World title somewhere down the line. A very good Impact Wrestling, I thought, from start to finish, and I hope it carries on like this for the rest of its existence. Next week we'll find out the results of that poll. I thought they were going to say it tonight. I may have missed it, but the results of the poll that's been going on Impact Wrestling all week to decide which ring they will be playing in New York City next week. Will it be the 4-sided ring, or will they bring back the 6-sided ring? Apparently, from what I've been hearing, the 6-sided ring has been on fire, winning the poll as of late by a landslide. So apparently, I think they're going to come back with a 6-sided ring next week on when they're in New York City. I don't know if they'll be live, but they'll be in New York City. Plus, Matt Hardy's supposed to be returning that night along with his brother Jeff Hardy. We all know he's Willow, but we all know Jeff is actually Willow right now. But apparently, there's word going around that the Hardy Boys will be back from New York City. So it should be interesting to see how it all happens next week. But until then, I'm out of here until Friday. Wait until tomorrow when I make my review of SmackDown. Friday Night SmackDown WWE. But for now, I'm out of here. Like, subscribe, comment, check out Big Dub 360 on YouTube. And not YouTube, on Twitter. Big Dub 360 on Twitter. And all those links in the description. Andre Corbeil, Big Wayman Hernandez, and Big Bill Schuyler with the Canadian Wrestling Show every Saturday night. On Andre Corbeil's YouTube channel, also Big Wave and Bill on Apno1 on OneWrestling.com and Apno1 on Twitter. Big Wave, Andre Corbeil, and Big Bill Schuyler, they all have their own Twitter accounts, but check them all out in the links in the description. And that's it for me now. Until tomorrow, like I said, SmackDown. Until then, I'm out of here. See ya.